Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 NACPRO Awards Ceremony. We're honored to be here tonight in beautiful Detroit, Michigan, graciously hosted by our good friends and colleagues from Wayne County Parks, Oakland County Parks, Huron-Clinton Metro Parks, and the Michigan DNR. My name is Chris Stice, and I have the privilege of serving as a NACPRO board member, a member of our awards committee, and as Parks Director here in Hamilton County, Indiana. Each year, this banquet serves to recognize and celebrate true excellence in parks and recreation at the county, regional, and special park district level across the United States. This year, the awards committee received 77 outstanding nominations, and tonight we're proud to present 27 of those awards to a very deserving group of distinguished national recipients. Let me take a moment to say every nomination submitted this year was an inspiration. Each one reflects innovation, commitment, excellence that continue to advance the field of parks and recreation across our country. Now, I'd like to personally thank my fellow NACPRO board members who served with me on the 2025 Awards Committee. Nicole Bristler, Sarasota County, Florida. Holly Browder, Muskogee County, Georgia. Reed Richard, the parish of East Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And my longtime friend, Tim Morgan, from Ingham County, Michigan. And of course, a special thanks to our gracious host here in Detroit for your warm hospitality and for making the 2025 NACPRO Awards Ceremony such a memorable event. Now, without further ado, let's begin our celebration in honor of the 2025 NACPRO Awards recipients.
The first award for Outstanding Public Official is presented to former Westchester County Executive George Latimer from the Westchester County Department of Parks, Recreation and Conservation, New York. Former Westchester County Executive George Latimer is described by Westchester Parks Commissioner Kathleen O'Connor and his former administration as positive, humble, uplifting, energetic, hardworking, ethical, a good neighbor, a good listener, knowledgeable, fiscally brilliant, and a visionary leader who worked across party lines. George Latimer believed deeply in the mission of the Westchester County Department of Parks, Recreation and Conservation, and was a passionate supporter of the department's values and pursuits. Commissioner O'Connor believes that one of his most significant legacies as county executive is leaving the nationally accredited park system considerably better than when he first took office. The many upgrades to facilities and infrastructure, such as the Terrytown Lighthouse and Miller House, will benefit park visitors for generations to come. In November 2024, George Latimer was elected to be the U.S. Representative for New York's 16th Congressional District. This county will greatly miss our former county executive, George Latimer. The award for Outstanding Support Organization is presented to Shedd Aquarium in partnership with the Forest Preserves of Cook County, Illinois. Shedd Aquarium is a world-renowned aquarium, research and conservation institution, and a popular destination in the Chicagoland area. Shedd's mission closely aligns with that of the Forest Preserves of Cook County to conserve native species and their habitats and to engage the public in environmental stewardship. Because the waterways in the region are all connected, collaboration is essential to ensure the health and resiliency of natural areas. Shedd Aquarium and the Forest Preserves have been long-standing partners, working together on initiatives to protect, restore, and study freshwater ecosystems, and to provide environmental education for visitors, local communities, and students of all ages. The award for Park and Recreation Program Class 1 is presented to the County vs. County Kickball event by Goochland County Parks and Recreation, Virginia. In July 2024, Goochland County's Hidden Rock Park hosted the first ever County vs. County Kickball Tournament. The event united employees from Goochland, Henrico, Hanover, Fluvanna, and Powhatan counties in Virginia for a day filled with energy and teamwork. Led by Goochland's Parks and Recreation Director and County Administrator, The tournament began with a ceremonial first roll and the national anthem. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., teams competed for a 5-pound kickball championship belt. Henrico County came out on top and will host the event in 2025. This tournament fostered inter-county collaboration and gave professionals an opportunity to connect and celebrate community spirit. The award for Park and Recreation Program Class 2 is presented to the Cherokee Youth Girls Flag Football Program by the Cherokee Recreation and Parks Agency, Georgia. Launched by Cherokee Recreation and Parks and inspired by the Atlanta Falcons and the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, this transformative program promotes gender equality, empowerment, and community development. With over 200 participants in the fall and 180 in the spring, it provides young girls with the opportunity to thrive in a traditionally male-dominated sport. The program features both competitive and developmental seasons, including an elementary division to nurture young talent. Through partnerships with local high school coaches and funding from grants and participant revenue, the program delivers high-quality training, skills clinics, and a supportive, inclusive environment. This program goes beyond athletics, fostering leadership, teamwork, and social responsibility. This initiative is a model for youth empowerment and breaking barriers in sports. The award for Park and Recreation Program Class 3 is presented to Total Eclipse of the Park by Metro Parks Toledo, Ohio. Some events are truly once in a lifetime, and Metro Parks Toledo had the honor of hosting one of them, Total Eclipse of the Park, celebrating a total solar eclipse on April 8, 2024. The desire to experience this rare phenomenon drew crowds from near and far. Metro Parks Toledo partnered with over 10 agencies to ensure the event was safe, accessible, and educational. Every anchor institution in Toledo came together to maximize the event's impact. The planning team managed to spread viewing areas across 13,000 acres, accommodating a large influx of visitors. The result? A seamless high-impact event that offered not just breathtaking view of the eclipse, but a powerful example of community-wide collaboration and execution. The award for Park and Recreation Program Class 4 is presented to 17-year periodical cicada education by the Lake County Forest Preserve District, Illinois. In 2024, Lake County Forest Preserves embraced a rare natural opportunity, the emergence of millions of periodical cicadas, which only occurs every 17 years. From April through August, multiple departments collaborated to educate and engage the public with this incredible event. Over 10,000 people participated through school programs, lectures, expert panels, a day-long Cicada Fest, and a curated exhibition titled Celebrating Cicadas. Communication staff helped establish the forest preserves as a regional, national, and international resource on the phenomenon. A robust website, original artwork, videos, time-lapse, data maps, and strategic media outreach attracted global attention, reaching over 213 million people through various outlets. This became the most far-reaching program in the history of the Lake County Forest Preserves. The award for Park and Recreation Facility Class 2 is presented to the Historic Courthouse Restoration Project, Washington County, Minnesota. Washington County's historic courthouse, located in Stillwater, Minnesota, is the oldest standing courthouse in the state. Built in 1870, it served as the county seat for over a century. Today, it is part of the county's park system, offering tours, exhibits, community events, and reservable spaces. In 2023, the Historic Structures Report identified major issues: a deteriorating roof, failing mortar joints, and poor drainage. A large-scale restoration project was approved, including roof replacement and internal gutters, dome and cupola restoration, mortar tuck pointing, brick repair and replacement, and drainage improvements. The total project cost was $5.2 million, covering design, construction, permits, and inspection. The restored courthouse now stands ready to welcome visitors for generations to come. It remains a powerful symbol of the past, preserving community identity and heritage for the future. The first award for Park and Recreation Facility, Class 3, is presented to the Hawk Island County Park Renovation, Ingham County Parks Department, Michigan. The Ingham County Parks Department expresses sincere thanks to all who contributed to the improvements of the Hawk Island County Park. This includes park staff, the Park Commission, Board of Commissioners, and numerous project partners, including Rowe Professional Services, Spalding DeDecker, Laux Construction, PSI, Levitt and Stark, H&H Welding and Repair, Iron Horse Excavation, Flotation Docking Systems, and the City of Lansing. Special recognition goes to the voters of Ingham County whose support of the Trails and Parks millage secured matching funds for critical grants. The renovation added 6 and 8 foot wide paths, boardwalks, docks, native landscaping, bioswales, updated signage, ADA fishing docks, accessible parking, benches, recycling bins, a floating boardwalk, a kayak launch, and 2 ADA compliant shelters, all significantly enhancing accessibility and the visitor experience. The second award for Park and Recreation Facility Class 3 is presented to the Howell Community Park and Recreation Center and Pool, Recreation and Park Commission for the Parish of East Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Working alongside consultants, staff from the Recreation and Park Commission for the Parish of East Baton Rouge developed design concepts that best serve the residents of North Baton Rouge. The result is a stunning state-of-the-art recreation center and a new community pool that now stand as the centerpiece of Howell Community Park, replacing the original facility built in 1952. The modern facility features multi-purpose rooms, senior programming spaces, and a game room for young adults. In addition, extensive stormwater management and site development efforts help mitigate flooding, making the center not only beautiful, but also functional and resilient for future use. The first award for Park and Recreation Facility Class 4 is presented to the Garfield Park Restoration, Cleveland Metro Parks, Ohio. The Garfield Park Restoration is a transformative initiative that revitalized this historic Cleveland Metro Park, meeting both community needs and sustainability goals. Located in the underserved area of Garfield Heights, this multi-year, multi-million-dollar project has expanded recreational opportunities, improved ecological health, and promoted environmental education. Key improvements include a restored 2-acre pond for water recreation, new hiking trails, and revitalized wetlands. The project also features a LEED certified program center and sustainable infrastructure throughout. Extensive community engagement helped shape the park's redevelopment, which has already resulted in a 7.4% increase in visits, reaffirming Garfield Park's role as a valued and vibrant asset for future generations. The second award for Park and Recreation Facility Class 4 is presented to the Ryerson Education Center, Lake County Forest Preserve District, Illinois. Nestled within a floodplain forest and surrounded by towering oaks, the Ryerson Education Center blends seamlessly into its natural surroundings. Opened in spring of 2024, the 2,900 square foot building is a net zero energy facility, serving as a benchmark for climate conscious design while welcoming over 25,000 students annually. Its energy efficiency begins with a meticulously designed building envelope, 16-inch walls, foam insulation, and an air barrier membrane make the structure 8 times more airtight than required by code. It is the first public building in Lake County to be certified by the Passive House Institute US. Triple pane windows offer immersive views of nature while also incorporating bird-safe technology. The first of its kind in a FIAS certified structure. The first of 4 planned net zero facilities, the Ryerson Education Center exemplifies the Forest Preserve's commitment to sustainability and environmental education. The award for Trails and Corridors, Class 3, is presented to the B2B Trail Title IX Plaza, Washtenaw County Parks and Recreation, Michigan. Title IX legislation was passed in 1972. Though it's only 37 words long, its impact continues to resonate more than 50 years later, advancing equity in women's sports. The Title IX Plaza in Washtenaw County highlights the stories of 18 exceptional women from Southeast Michigan and their journeys overcoming barriers to women's sports participation. The plaza celebrates leadership in the Title IX movement, the new opportunities created by this landmark law, and examines the broader national and global influence of Title IX on sports and beyond. The award for Trails and Corridors, Class 4, is presented to the Des Plaines River Trail, Forest Preserves of Cook County, Illinois. The 56-mile Des Plaines River Trail is a regionally significant linear trail system that passes through many municipalities and serves tens of thousands of users each year. The Forest Preserves of Cook County own and manage 28.3 miles of trail. Despite its popularity, persistent flooding has caused considerable deterioration and safety concerns that negatively affected user experience. The Forest Preserves, together with local municipalities, including the Village of Rosemont, Village of Schiller Park, and City of Park Ridge, collaborated on ways to improve the trail experience, enhance safety, and better connect communities to the trail system. This ambitious improvement project involves substantial community engagement, incorporating user feedback into the planning process. The first award for Cultural History is presented to the Historic Schmid Farmhouse Stabilization, Three Rivers Park District, Minnesota. For 30 years, access to the ruins of the historic Schmid Farmhouse in Lake Minnetonka Regional Park was discouraged due to site instability. The ruins represent one of the few remaining examples in the region of a fieldstone farmhouse known as a Carver Cottage. In 2024, the ruins were permanently stabilized, accessibility was improved, and interpretive signs were installed, making the site a self-guided cultural history feature within the park. This preservation was made possible through a generous donation by Douglas Florian Schmid, great-grandson of Joseph Schmid. The historic Schmid Farmhouse joins other cultural sites in the Three Rivers Park system, including the Grimm Farm, the historic Pierre Bottineau House, Nuremberg Memorial Gardens, and the Landing. Together, these sites help visitors discover the stories of the people who lived and worked on these lands over the century. The second award for Cultural History is presented to the Yellow River Post Office Site Field Study, Gwinnett Parks and Recreation, Georgia. The Civil War and Reconstruction Field Study at Gwinnett's Yellow River Post Office site is a model of historic programming excellence. Launched in November of 2024, the program helps high school students explore history through primary documents and historic sites. Students engage with first-hand accounts, including letters from Soldier A.W. McDaniel, a store ledger from Sarah Hudson, census data from 1840 to 1860, narratives from formerly enslaved individuals, and excerpts from lost friends. Original structures such as the Hudson Nation House and Gwinnett's only known cabin for enslaved people create an immersive learning experience. Students rotate through 6 stations, covering topics like enslavement, wartime medicine, economic struggles, political shifts, food scarcity, and military life. In 2024, 300 high school juniors participated and received high praise. This program's innovative use of historic park site highlights the power of place in education. The first award for conservation is presented to Ottawa Sands County Park, Ottawa County Parks and Recreation, Michigan. Ottawa Sands is a 345-acre site previously used for sand mining. Collaborative efforts transformed the park into a vibrant ecological hub. Located at the junction of the Lake Michigan Coastal Greenway and the Grand River Greenway, the park serves as the final link in a 6-mile corridor of public land along Lake Michigan. These corridors are ecologically significant, providing essential connections for both people and wildlife. Key ecological enhancements included creating interdunal wetlands, adding woody structures to the man-made inland lake, reshaping the shoreline to expand the littoral zone, planting thousands of native plants, and installing educational signs. These efforts emphasize the importance of fostering a healthy ecosystem. The second award for conservation is presented to the Land Acquisition and Management Program Rebranding and Community Education Plan, Sarasota County Parks, Recreation and Natural Resources Department, Florida. In 2004, Sarasota County launched a communications plan to educate the public about its voter-approved land acquisition programs. This included rebranding existing programs, the Environmentally Sensitive Lands Protection Program and Neighborhood Parkland Acquisitions Program under the new Land Acquisition and Management Program. Originally funded by a 1999 voter referendum and extended in 2005, these programs facilitate acquisition, protection, and management of natural lands and parklands. To increase public awareness, Sarasota PRNR developed a comprehensive plan featuring community education, a new website, updated branding and logo, social media outreach, and promotional materials. This strategic outreach informs residents about land conservation efforts, expanded public access, and the nomination process for potential land acquisitions, encouraging community participation. The award for innovative financing is presented to the Farmer Family Foundation Match and the Great Parks Go Big campaign, Great Parks of Hamilton County, Ohio. The Farmer Family Foundation helped improve how Great Parks Forever operates as a fundraising organization. At the perfect time, the start of its largest ever $50 million Go Big capital campaign. The foundation's first step was assisting Great Parks Forever in better defining how it presents itself to community leaders and philanthropists. This guidance positioned Great Parks Forever to maximize funding opportunities as they arise. Additionally, the foundation offered a generous $3 million gift, which included a $2 million match, but only for gifts under $500,000 and within 1 year. This structure led Great Parks Forever to quickly secure $900,000 in new gifts and opened multiple conversations with funders who hadn't previously engaged. With strategic guidance and this built-in multiplying effect, this innovative financing approach will lead to lasting growth for generations to come. The first award for marketing is presented to Putting People First, Careers with Rivco Parks, Riverside County Regional Park and Open Space District, California. The Putting People First, Careers at Rivco Parks campaign showcases excellence in marketing through innovative storytelling and strategic outreach. Facing a critical staffing shortage, Rivco Parks partnered with Rivco HR to produce compelling recruitment videos
and brochures highlighting the honor and impact of careers in parks and recreation. By leveraging data-driven social media strategies and reinforcing equitable recruitment practices, the campaign increased job applications by 115%, engaged over 90,000 viewers, and significantly improved community perception of park employment. This initiative successfully promoted the essential role of park professionals in environmental stewardship and public service while ensuring a diverse workforce. The second award for marketing is presented to Park Prescriptions, Palm Beach County Parks and Recreation Department, Florida. Palm Beach County Parks and Recreation, PBC Parks, is redefining parks' role in public health through its innovative Park Prescription Initiative, recognizing parks as valuable yet underutilized health care resources. PBC Parks partnered with medical professionals to prescribe outdoor activity, connecting patients to free and accessible opportunities for physical activity. They developed co-branded prescription pads to help healthcare providers encourage active lifestyles. PBC Parks also collaborated with the county's fire, rescue, and healthcare district to create a park prescription video, emphasizing the link between parks and preventative healthcare. With over $5.2 billion in annual healthcare savings linked to park use in Palm Beach County, this initiative has a measurable impact. By transforming parks into outdoor wellness centers, PBC Parks bridges recreation and healthcare, making a lasting difference, one prescription at a time. The award for Planning Initiative is presented to the Division Planning Session, Charlotte County Government, Florida. The Recreation Division's Division Planning Session, DPS, is a unique planning tool that focuses supervisory staff on operational procedures within the division. It ensures supervisors have a clear vision for the coming year and that all facilities meet community needs with consistent quality and accountability. Obtaining national reaccreditation from NACPRO in 2022 is a testament to the DPS's success. Only 215 agencies out of more than 10,000 in the United States hold this accreditation. Each year, the DPS strengthens the planning process, enabling high-quality programs and services. With all division supervisory staff participating, facilities operate optimally and consistently. Staff share common goals, a high level of accountability, and a strong desire to provide outstanding customer service. The award for Universal Accessibility is presented to Inclusive Programming, Metro Parks Toledo, Ohio. Metro Parks Toledo's Programming Department strives to create inclusive experiences for the community, highlighting recreation opportunities for everyone. Metro Parks Toledo truly can adapt any program for any participant willing to try, but inclusion is more than adaptation. It's about allowing individuals with disabilities to participate alongside family and friends. To date, Metro Parks Toledo has successfully served over 4,000 people who previously might not have felt comfortable joining programs and events. The award for social justice is presented to the Wonder Wagon, Fairfax County Park Authority, Virginia. Wonder rolls on wheels in Fairfax County. In 2024, the Fairfax County Park Authority unveiled its first ever mobile nature center, the Wonder Wagon. Designed to break barriers to nature-based programs in the county's most vulnerable neighborhoods, the fully electric, nature-themed Wonder Wagon appeared at schools, after-school programs, libraries, parks, and other locations. In just 8 months, 108 activations reached 7,400 participants, far surpassing initial expectations. Staffed by experienced naturalists and outfitted with supplies for hours of activities, the Wonder Wagon team has taken a bold step towards enhancing access to the award-winning nature programs for all, regardless of neighborhood or socioeconomic status. The award for New Professional is presented to Rachel Dolman, Great Parks of Hamilton County, Ohio. In just over 2 years, Rachel Dolman has led major innovations to better serve park guests and position Great Parks as an even more attractive community resource. Her accomplishments include launching a multi-year transition to a new brand identity, successful marketing for a new signature winter event, and developing a message strategy to highlight public investment. Her introduction to the award-winning Park Passport encouraged guests to explore new great parks, destinations beyond their neighborhoods. Rachel has taken a proactive approach to fortify the brand using ambitious capital improvements while also enhancing reputation management. Behind the scenes, she upgraded internal and corporate communications and led digital and project management improvements to build a solid foundation for future growth. The award for Professional Fellow is presented to Beth Landau, Dakota County Parks, Minnesota. This award recognizes Beth's ongoing achievements and powerful impact during her time at Dakota County Parks. She embodies public service by continuously learning, listening, and adapting to serve the public effectively. Her approach creates an internal and external environment that is intentional, responsive, innovative, and adaptive to a changing world. This culture has shaped the department and earned Dakota County Parks a reputation for being visionary and innovative. This nomination is submitted on behalf of Dakota County Parks Visitor Services Team, honoring Beth's outstanding dedication and leadership.
First award for Lifetime Professional is presented to Ralph Schultz, Forest Preserve District of Will County, Illinois.
The NACPRO Lifetime Professional Award honors individuals showing exceptional leadership and dedication to parks and recreation. Ralph Schultz has devoted over 31 years to the Forest Preserve District of Will County, expanding land holdings, restoring natural habitats, and improving public access to nature. As Executive Director since 2016, he led major projects including the accreditation of Four Rivers Environmental Education Center, revitalization of Hidden Oaks Nature Center, and key trail connections such as the DuPage River and I-55 pedestrian bridges. His commitment to conservation, education, and recreation has made a lasting impact. Through leadership roles in NACPRO, IPRA, and other organizations, Ralph continues shaping the future of public lands. Tonight, we celebrate his remarkable career and contributions. The second award for Lifetime Professional is presented to Bill Mawson, CPRP, Johnson County Park and Recreation District, Kansas. Bill Mawson is honored for his extraordinary, nearly 4-decade career in parks and recreation. Starting in 1986 as Johnson County's first land acquisition specialist, Bill's vision and leadership transformed community parks and green spaces. He played a pivotal role in acquiring thousands of acres for parks and secured key donations, including a $1 million gift for Kill Creek Park. As superintendent of parks and golf courses, Bill elevated maintenance and preservation standards while contributing to organizations like NACPRO and NRPA. A passionate advocate for sustainability and accessibility, Bill's work has impacted policy and community planning. His leadership, professional development contributions, and mentorship make him a truly deserving recipient of this prestigious award.
On behalf of the NACPRO Board, thank you and congratulations to all the distinguished recipients of the 2025 NACPRO Awards Program. Your outstanding contributions projects and programs will pave the way for providing the best service possible to our great nation through Parks and Recreation at the county, regional, and special parks district levels. Thank you and good night.